What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Duel back here with another Diablo 4 video, and today I kind of wanted to just go over the overall season. So consider this like a season 8 guide, if you will, basically explaining the season, how everything works, what's kind of changed, and all of that jazz. So we're already in the game, so that makes things easy. So let's get started. So when you first create your character, you're gonna have a couple options, and one will be to you can start the game like in seasonal, and then of course you want to select whether you've beaten the Vessel of Hatred campaign or not. And as far as I can tell, the fastest leveling meta is to just go through the campaign. So pick like if you want to, you don't have to do this, but if you want to level up as fast as possible to get to 60, go to maxroll.gg and then go to tier list and then select a leveling guide, and they'll have like a list of different build guides that you can choose from to get you started to get to level 60 as fast as possible, and then complete the Vessel of Hatred campaign, get to level 60, and then you're off to blast. But anyway, that doesn't really explain the season. I'm just telling you how to get to 60 as fast as possible. The other option that you can do, which is significantly slower if you're wanting a more slower seasoned experience, is to just play the season theme. So really what the season theme is, and I just call it the season of bossing, because that's really what it is. So what has happened? Basically, Blizzard has taken all of the bosses and sort of retooled them. Some of them even got a complete redesign. I think Grigor has a complete redo. But basically, all of their fights are a little different. They're not super different, but they have like invulnerability phases. You can now actually teleport to your favorite boss. So if I want to go over here, and they call them lairs now. So if you can see here, up this is where the Beast in Ice lives. This is called a lair at the top there. You can actually just directly teleport them. Pull up the map and teleport to the Beast in Ice. And he's got this little red horn above the gate now. So that's pretty cool. So look, you just teleport right to him. You still have to walk to his little altar, and then you can summon him. And then the other thing that's changed, not only have the boss fights changed and the look of some of these monsters have changed, when you go to fight these bosses, I'm just going to walk over here and explain this really quickly. Get out of my way, dudes. Please and thank you. Love it so much, because I'm trying to make a video, boys. Really appreciate that. Once you get to the lair, you just summon them at the altar. Now, previously, you had to get, for Beast and Ice, I think it was the cushion doll. So you get that, and then you get like, oh my god, I'm getting attacked. This is some crap. Get out of here. Thank you. You get like 12 or 16, whatever, how many it was, I don't remember. And then you would throw them in the altar and then spawn the Beast and Ice. God, what is the deal? You're not allowed to run past them. But that's no longer the case. So what will happen now is you can actually just summon him. We're going to see if we can kill him, actually. You can summon him directly. You don't have to bring those 16 items anymore directly when you first start him. So here we go. I'm going to try to fight him here. He's going to either die or he's going to... Oh, he died immediately before he can go to his next phase. So there you go. So now, instead of inserting those 12 dolls that I mentioned previously, or whatever the item is, if you're fighting Zier or Lilith, or doesn't matter, whatever the boss is, actually Lilith is an exception, but you get the idea. All the other bosses, then you come to this chest, and you can see here, you need 12 distilled fear. So if you have this 12 distilled fear, you can open this chest, and you get gear. Pretty simple concept, and it's actually a much better system in my opinion. And I got the drop wrong. It wasn't the dolls. That was for Andariel, but I digress. All of the bosses are like this except for Lilith. You just come up to their altar and you summon them, kill the boss, and open their chest. Very, very simple. So now instead of, you can just go in and fight these bosses as much as you want, but if you don't have the material to open their chest, then you can't get the spoils from it. Makes total sense. So that's not all though. But those are just like some of the biggest changes part of the season, and this isn't something that's going to go away next season. I believe that these are permanent changes for the bosses themselves, unless they get some feedback from the community where they just have to change it, which is entirely possible. But anyway, moving on. The other thing here is when you start, you'll end up talking to somebody named, I think her name is Sayer. Seer. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't really care that much about her name. I'm just trying to show you where you go to participate in the season. And sorry for the choppiness in advance because usually when I load screens, Diablo likes to lock up my computer, so that's awesome. So what you have here is Unveiler's Oath, and if you're familiar with any of the previous seasons, we've had boards like this in the past where you kill a bunch of monsters, and over time you unlock rewards. And they have a couple of quests in here, so there is a small quest line that they give you that you have to go through as you're killing monsters. So boom, 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 there's only 4. After that, you just go through here, unlock all these caches, and then boom, you get this last one, which will give you a Resplendent Spark. As you can see, I still have some work to do, but there it is. And then, of course, you can get your Resplendent Spark from killing Lilith, but that hasn't changed either. So, yeah, if you want to go get your Resplendent Spark, go ahead and go do that. So, anyway, the other thing that I wanted to explain is that they've brought back Lord Belial. Now, if you didn't know, Lord Belial was, I guess, a monster that appeared in Diablo 2. I've never played Diablo 2. I know it's embarrassing to say, but I haven't yet. So he was a monster from Diablo 2, and they've decided to bring him back. So what does that mean? So basically what they have is they have this event on the map that, I'm trying to see if I can find it here. Here we go. It's called an Apparition Incursion. And so what this is the new event in Diablo 4, and I will see it just disappeared or just started. Let's see if I can go to it here. Oh, it moved up here. Okay. I'll just show you how it works here. So you go to these events, you go to these incursions, and what happens is, if you've ever played a Legion event, it's basically that, but it's just a Belial-themed incursion. You go there, a couple of bosses spawn, and at the end of you fighting all the bosses and the monsters, Belial will spawn, and then you'll kill him, and he drops a chest that gives you, you know, goodies, loot, experience, and then he also gives you the I'm gonna call it favor, the favor you need for the reward board that I just showed you previously. So this is the main bread and butter and of the season. And one final thing that I want to bring up before we go over to this event is there's one final thing that I almost forgot to talk about is boss powers. So there's all kinds of boss powers from all the different bosses in the game, and in this season you can actually use some of their abilities. And there's a boss power from each and every single boss in the game, as far as I can tell. And I believe Belial actually has 2 boss powers that you get. One of them not as good as the other, but it doesn't really matter. You know, here they all are. So to unlock these powers, you have to kill the boss at least one time, and then you unlock their power. And the game will tell you, like, hey, you killed Lilith. Here you get her Lilith's Wind of Hate. And then while you're playing, you will unlock Spectral Ash while you're playing these Belial incursions. And so this is the main reason why you want to go. I didn't mean to hop off my mount. This is the main reason why you want to go do these incursion events. They pretty much run 24/7. I have not seen it where they're not running, so you can run these all the time. Everyone's going to be there because obviously it's the season event. You'll go here. You'll wait for the incursion to start. There's going to be like these like green little orbs that pop up when the incursion starts. You want to click them, and it just spawns more green monsters, and you kill them, and then Belial spawns, and that's it. You get a chest, and then you just go on the map, and then you'll go on to the next one. There'll be another one that spawns either around here. Sorry, I'm getting attacked. There'll be another one that spawns, I believe he spawns around here. Then there's one that spawns in Nahantu if you have the expansion. There's the one that we're at right now. And then I believe there's one that spawns around here somewhere. So really that's it. That is the main seasonal objective. And I will say, this probably isn't my favorite season, but it's not the worst. I don't hate it at all. It's fine. No complaints from me, really. I'm having fun. So, D4 good. But anyway, I'm gonna wait here and I'll chop it up, but I'll show you some clips of the event here. So here we go. Now the event has started. You can see here there's like a little orange bar that spawns on the right. People will show up and as they kill monsters as part of the event, that bar will get cleared. And I have yet to see anybody not actually clear this bar yet, as much as I've played this season so far. I'm trying to demonstrate here real quick. Okay, so once the bar fills all the way up, all the monsters are gonna despawn, and they're gonna tell you to go back to this like little triangle here. So everyone shows back up, and then one of the bosses shows up. You kill him. Belial will move to another location. You go back to that. It'll be just another triangle. You go to that triangle. You do the same thing that we just did. Another boss will spawn. You'll kill him, and then after that, Belial will spawn, and then that's the event. And that's really all it is. It's not super complicated. You get a chest, and you unlock things for the season. You unlock the Spectral Ash, and you unlock boss power. Oh, and also these events also give you boss power, so you definitely don't want to skip them if you want to compete in the season at all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. An amulet with a GA. Hopefully it's good. You can see he's moving away. He's running away. He's going to eventually run to the next triangle. And you can just chase him, and you can stop and kill monsters. You can pick flowers and do some meth, whatever whatever you so choose to do. No, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not your dad. But anyway, that's it. That's really it. I'm not going to go through and show you the rest because I just explained it. But that is the season theme, and that's it in a nutshell. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I already gave my opinion on it, but hopefully this video helps. And if you found it helpful, you made it this far in the video, feel free to like and subscribe. You're not obligated to, but it does help out the channel a lot. So anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.